Hey everyone, today we're diving into a pretty intense topic that's been making waves in New York City.
So, have you heard about the allegations of fraud linked to special education spending? Yeah, it's a big deal, and it's affecting a lot of families and students, especially in private schools like Yeshivas.
In just a few minutes, we'll unpack the details, the impacts, and what it all means for the future of special education funding.
Stick around, and don't forget to subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Alright. So here's the deal. Over the past few years, there's been a significant rise in reimbursement claims for special education services.
From 2018 to 2023, claims have skyrocketed, and now we're seeing some serious allegations of fraud. It's wild, right? The lawsuit by Agudath Israel has really brought this to light, and it's showing a troubling picture of the system.
They're claiming things like unnecessary services being billed and, services that weren't even provided at all. Can you imagine? Families are depending on these services, and now there's this cloud of doubt hanging over everything.
When I first heard about this, I felt this rush of anger and frustration. How could this happen? These are our kids we're talking about. But then, it got me thinking about the broader implications for the education system.
City officials have commented on how these increased claims are causing delays in payment for the legitimate claims. It's creating this massive backlog issue that's affecting real students who genuinely need support. It's heartbreaking, honestly. And then, there's the response from Agudath Israel. They're pushing back hard against these allegations, arguing that it's more about systemic issues rather than just individual fraud cases.
It's a tough conversation because, on one hand, you want to address the fraud and hold people accountable, but on the other hand, you don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater and hurt those who genuinely need help. Now, let's get into some specific examples of what's been happening. There are reports of excessive billing rates way higher than what's normal and misrepresentation of services provided.
Some documents were even found to be completely fraudulent. It's just can you imagine being a parent and finding out that what you thought was helping your child was, in fact, part of this mess? It's just so disheartening.
As I reflect on all of this, I realize how important it is for us to advocate for reform and accountability in the system. These allegations aren't just numbers or cases. They're real people, students, and families who are affected. It's a call to action for all of us to push for changes that ensure our education systems are fair and equitable. And while this situation is really tough, I'm grateful for the conversations it's sparking.
It's forcing us to look at what's going on in special education funding and demand better. We need to hold everyone accountable, but we also need to support those who are doing things right.
It's a complex situation, but there's a silver lining if we allow it to guide us toward positive change. So, as we wrap up, I just want to encourage you all to think about how you can contribute to this conversation.
Whether it's talking to your local representatives, sharing this video, or just educating yourself and others, every little bit helps. Let's work together to create a system that truly supports our children.
Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more content, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and let's keep pushing for a better future.